In a vibrant Bikini Bottom, Patrick Star playfully pursues the elusive butterfly. Something mysterious just fluttered into Bikini Bottom, and Patrick's brain is about to be tested again.
Is that a jellyfish with wings? Come back. I need to ask you something important.
He's fast, he's determined, and he just ran into a mailbox.
Okay, maybe it's in here. What if the butterfly is a secret agent from Jellyfish Land, spying on our ice cream technology?
Patrick, that's a napkin.
I named him Gerald.
Suddenly, the butterfly lands on Patrick's nose.
Gerald, you came back to warn us, didn't you?
But what Patrick doesn't know is that Gerald brought friends.
Inuit, the invasion begins.
Sandy Cheeks is engrossed in her high-tech experiment. While Sandy is unlocking the secrets of the universe, Patrick is unlocking disaster.
Just one more calculation and I'll finally unlock.
Alarm blares, red lights flash. Sandy, eyes wide.
Shouse.
Gerald, don't do this. I love you. He's heading for the nuclear peanut.
Patrick,
I regret nothing.
you almost reversed time.
Time? I just wanted to hug a butterfly.
He didn't just change time, he multiplied the madness.
Butterfly brothers, let's go.
In Sandy's tree dome, sunlight streams in as Sandy studies a damaged device, her brow furrowed in concentration.
Okay, capacitors fried, quantum coils warped. Who in tarnation chewed the motherboard?
Patrick stares wide-eyed as Sandy explains.
This was a portal generator meant for interdimensional travel.
So, like a microwave, but spicier.
No, with the right spark, this thing could open a doorway to anywhere.
What if I already pressed the big red button?
Patrick knew.
Into the spicy microwave I go.
Suddenly, the device crackles with energy, unleashing a swirling vortex of light. And just like that, Patrick wasn't in Bikini Bottom anymore.
Whoa, Gerald, is that you?
When the portal opens, they fall into the unknown. Patrick and Sandy emerge from a swirling vortex, landing with a soft plop on alien sand.
Taste this. Spicy.
Patrick, I think we're not in Bikini Bottom anymore.
Patrick and Sandy emerge into a bizarre landscape bathed in violet sunlight.
Why does everything look like it wants to eat me and hug me?
These aren't just patterns, they're symbols. This might be an ancient alien language.
It says, don't trust the squirrel.
That's your shadow, Patrick. Something's waking up.
Can we go back through the spicy tornado?
In a world beyond logic, only Patrick's logic might save them.
Maybe it just wants a high five?
New world, strange creatures, and Patrick's curiosity might just wake something up. Six-legged creatures scuttle across the ochre sand as Patrick looks around with wide-eyed wonder.
Whoa, tiny jellyfish with legs.
Those ain't no jellyfish, Patrick. We're looking at a whole new species.
Hello, new species.
Those critters were running from something, and I got a feeling we're standing right where we shouldn't be.
Maybe they're getting snacks?
Patrick, we gotta move.
Is that a giant snack?
They came for the portal, but now, the planet's awake.
Sandy, I think the snacks are coming for us.
Sandy scans the treacherous terrain, device in hand. Radiation spiking, electromagnetic flux is unstable, and something's moving under the sand.
Ooh, is it gonna explode or evolve into friendship?
This ain't food, Patrick. It's reactive biogel, it might be alive.
So, I made a friend. Salad.
Something's coming. Big and fast.
Maybe it wants gel dressing?
On a world full of unknowns, their biggest mistake might be standing still. Beneath a shimmering violet sky, stars swirl like oil in water. Patrick and Sandy sit close to a crackling alien campfire, its flames flickering shades of blue and pink. The jagged terrain casts strain. Patrick and Sandy huddle by the campfire, their laughter echoing in the stillness. Patrick's voice fills with emotion as he confesses,
Sandy, I don't know what I would have done without you. You're the bravest squirrel I know.
Oh, shucks, Patrick. I never thought you had it in you to be so resourceful. We make a pretty good team.
That wasn't your stomach, right?
Nope, and it's getting closer.
even on a strange planet, friendship might be their greatest survival tool. Amidst sparks and determination, Sandy tinkers with the portal generator, her focus unwavering.
Come on, baby. Just one more spark.
She slams a crystal shard into the core. The device hums to life with a sharp whirr.
You got this, Sandy. You're like a brainy cowboy wizard.
A swirling vortex ignites in front of them, casting blue and gold light. Sandy grabs Patrick's hand.
Let's go home, partner.
I miss jellyfish, even the mean ones.
They tumble out of the portal and land in the sand just outside the Krusty Krab. Seagulls squawk. The ocean breeze is back. Familiar coral blooms around them.
Smells like fry oil and bubble soap.
Home sweet bottom.
Next time, you build the portal, Rocky.
A knowing glance passes between them. sealing the bonds of friendship forged through their shared adventure. Sandy winks mischievously, and Patrick flashes a goofy grin, celebrating their return.
Even in the strangest worlds, true friendship and trust can guide you home. When brains and heart work together, there's no problem too alien to solve.
I learned, even if you're not the smartest sea star, being kind and sticking with your friends is kind of genius too.
I learned that brains are great, but courage and teamwork? That's the real science of survival.
No matter how far you go, friendship brings you home.
Like and subscribe for more wacky adventures. Flashes across the screen, inviting viewers to join the fun. Nagakak Nangung. In the vast blue silence of Bikini Bottom, one starfish dares to ask the big question. Gazes at the sky, curiosity sparkling in his eyes.
Sandy, are the clouds just giant mashed potatoes? Or are they watching us?
Sandy, a figure in a full astronaut suit, prepares for a daring ascent. Her, suiting up with gusto, gloved hands clamp shut her helmet, and her jetpack fizzles with pre-launch bubbles.
Today ain't about clouds, Patrick. Today, I chase the final frontier of underwater science.
Sandy, where are you going in that thing?
To the moon, Patrick.
You mean the big shiny cookie in the sky?
It ain't a cookie, sugar. It's a rock. A big, beautiful science rock.
If you see the Moon Cheese King, tell him I said hi. And sorry for eating his cousin.
What cousin?
Nothing. Definitely not a wheel of cheese I found behind my couch.
The residents of Bikini Bottom watch with bated breath, their colorful forms a vibrant tapestry against the deep blue sea.
I'll be back before you can say intergalactic judo.
Intergallo, what now?
Okay, maybe after a quick systems check.
Moon's hard to reach, huh?
Inside her rocket, Sandy adjusts the controls, her voice echoing through her helmet. I'm headed to the moon to collect some moon rocks for my science project. Wanna come along? Patrick's face lights up with excitement.
To the actual moon? With craters? And possibly intergalactic snack machines?
Hop in, Bubble Belly.
He slams the door shut, accidentally triggering windshield wipers and the radio. An alien-sounding country song plays. He bops his head enthusiastically.
Do we need a license for space? Or is this one of those use-at-your-own-risk things?
Mostly the second one.
Sandy, if we meet moon creatures, do I challenge them to a dance battle or offer snacks?
Play it by ear, cowboy.
I can see my rock collection from here.
On the desolate moon surface, Patrick and Sandy wander, their footprints etching transient paths in the lunar dust. Sandy and Patrick shuffle across the dusty lunar ground, gravity making their steps floaty and comically uncoordinated. Each step leaves an odd-shaped footprint. Patrick's look like jelly molds.
Moon composition stable, temperatures chilly, no signs of life.
Patrick's exclamation pierces the silence as he discovers something peculiar.
Sandy, look at this. It's tickling my foot.
Patrick, don't touch.
As Patrick touches the glowing rock, a blinding beam of light erupts, engulfing them both. As Patrick touches the glowing rock, a blinding beam of light erupts, engulfing them both. They float in slow motion, their limbs stretched, hair flowing, eyes bugging. Patrick spins like a pizza.
Sandy, I think we just touched space magic.
More like alien tech. Hang on, we're getting pulled somewhere.
In a flash, the familiar desolation of the moon gives way to the alien vistas of an unknown planet.
Welcome, travelers. You have awakened. The guardian pebble of galactic tickledom.
Best vacation ever.
I knew I should have packed more duct tape.
Beneath the alien sun, Patrick and Sandy stand among towering bioluminescent flora, a testament to the planet's strange beauty.
It's an invitation, a challenge. They want us to prove our worth with humor.
Did someone say stand-up comedy?
Six-legged creatures scuttle past, indifferent to the visitors, as a small, shimmering alien approaches, its voice a series of melodic chimes.
Our planet's energy, it fades. We are lost without it.
Sandy's eyes light up with realization as she turns to Patrick, hope flickering in her voice.
Patrick, that moon rock you found, I think it might be the answer.
You mean it's special?
It's not just a rock, it's a power core, a living capacitor of lunar bioenergy. That tickling sensation was energy bonding with your goofy neurons.
Best tickles ever.
Sandy, with unwavering determination, creates a device using her scientific expertise and the moon rock. Sandy works furiously, goggles on, sparks flying. She welds strange cables using jellyfish tentacles, attaches the moon rock to a reactor, made from lunar crystals and bits of her rocket, and adds a crank Patrick has to turn while wearing a tinfoil hat.
Just a little more. Hold steady. And
the alien planet is reborn, its vibrant energy source restored, and its inhabitants erupt in joyous celebration.
The heart of our world beats once more.
It's like the whole planet just drank a giant cup of coffee.
no, Patrick. It's science. with a little help from dumb luck.
You have saved our home. You are now honorary Ticklenots.
Wait till I tell SpongeBob. He still thinks the moon is made of mashed potatoes.
Sometimes, it takes a curious heart, a ticklish rock, and an accidental genius to light up an entire world. Patrick and Sandy are celebrated as heroes, their bravery and ingenuity forever etched in the planet's history. Patrick and Sandy arrive back in Bikini Bottom, greeted by a cheering crowd.
Moral message: curiosity and kindness can light up even the darkest places. Sometimes, all it takes is a weird rock, a wild idea, and a good friend by your side.
Sometimes, the greatest adventures are the ones where we help others.
And remember, even a pink starfish can be a hero if you laughed, but only halfway. That means you need more almost too funny moments.
So don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more half-laugh chaos is coming your way.
Go on, hit the button before the moon rock zaps us again.
Can't stop half-laughing? Hit subscribe. We've got more. In the wild depths of Bikini Bottom, one starfish dares to dream.
Come to Papa, you floaty zapper.
He lands flat on his face. Net, still empty. And fails, repeatedly.
Don't give up, big guy. Even a stopped clock catches a jellyfish twice a day.
Clocks catch jellyfish.
But wait, what happens when Patrick tries a secret weapon taught by a squirrel? Suddenly, Sandy's rocket descends, her bubble helmet shimmering in the underwater sunlight as she greets,
Howdy, Patrick. What incarnation are you up to?
Trying to catch these floaty things, but they're too fast.
Cue a jellyfish booping Patrick's nose zap.
See?
Patrick, that one just waved at you.
I think it used teleportation.
Desperation mounts. Will science save the star? Or will Patrick declare jellyfish his natural predator? Inside this underwater spaceship lies the next big adventure. But will Patrick understand even one button? Sandy gestures warmly as she welcomes Patrick into her rocket.
Come on, Patrick. I'm fixin' to explore a brand new kelp forest past Bikini Bottom. Wanna ride shotgun?
The rocket's interior dazzles with gadgets and buttons, a testament to Sandy's inventive mind.
I'm heading out to explore a new kelp forest beyond Bikini Bottom. Wanna come along?
Sandy asks, her eyes sparkling with adventure. Patrick's eyes light up with excitement.
A new kelp forest? Sounds floaty. I mean fun.
Touch that, and we'll be orbiting Neptune in our jammies.
But what Sandy didn't expect was Patrick bringing a net.
If there's wild jellyfish out there, I will befriend one, or get zapped trying.
Emerging from the rocket, Sandy and Patrick find themselves in a vibrant, alien kelp forest, eyes wide with wonder. They've reached it, the forbidden fronds.
Look at that canopy! Some of these kelp strands are older than Squidward's complaints. There it is! The jellyfish of legend!
Will Patrick catch the coolest jellyfish in the sea? Or just invent a new kind of sea chaos?
Worth it.
Bizarre sea creatures dart among the towering kelp stalks, captivating their attention. But deep in the forest, something weirder than Patrick's breakfast habits lurks. Suddenly flash! A translucent fish with 3 eyes zips past. Then a jelly squid with roller skates?
Did that one just wink at me?
Bizarre sea creatures dart among the towering kelp stalks. This place is like nature's blooper reel.
The kelp hides secrets, and possibly a new species of underwater prankster.
Sandy, is it just me, or is that kelp watching us back?
Shh. Stay still. You spook it, and it might launch sea cucumbers.
I've been training for this moment my whole life.
Will they discover a new underwater species? Or will Patrick accidentally adopt it? Suddenly, a giant, grumpy-looking clam appears, blocking their path. The glowing kelp parts with a deep, rumbling growl. Bubbles swirl. Then, boom!
You are not welcome in my kelp forest.
Whoa, that sea rock just yelled at us.
Uh-oh, the gatekeeper of the green jungle has spoken.
Easy there, big guy. We're just exploring, not planning a clam bake.
Does he know clams are delicious? Should I tell him, or?
Shh. He's probably old enough to remember Neptune's beard.
No outsiders. The forest is for the chosen floaters.
I float sometimes, especially after tacos. I float sometimes, especially after tacos.
Will diplomacy win? Or will Patrick challenge the ancient clam to a staring contest? The forest holds its breath. The guardians have spoken. And then...
Sandy, maybe the forest doesn't need fear. It needs funky beats.
Patrick, with a sudden burst of inspiration, pulls out a ukulele and begins to play a joyful tune.
Wait, what?
We come in peace, not for your pearls. We just want to vibe with your squishy world.
He's speaking the universal language of weird.
Even the grumpy clam reemerges, blinking slowly and tapping one shell like a drum.
That's my jam.
I think I'm a jellyfish whisperer. Or a kelp bard.
From rejected intruder to underwater idol. But what happens when the forest wants him to stay forever? The clam's stern frown slowly fades as it begins to tap its foot, charmed by the music.
Kelp in my hair, jelly in the air. Clam got a scowl, but I don't care.
The clam's stern frown slowly fades. One giant foot begins to tap, just a little. Boom, boom, tap, tap.
He's tappin'! He's tappin'!
A chuckle escapes the clam's shell, its previously grumpy expression softening into amusement.
It's mildly tolerable.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to my music.
From tension to harmony. One song tamed a titan, but harmony has a price.
Patrick Starrick, you must now lead the Great Kelp Festival.
Wait, like, with snacks and planning, and do I have to wear pants?
Too late, superstar. You started the jam, now you finish the jelly.
In the sunset-kissed kelp forest, the clam shares stories and snacks with Sandy and Patrick.
And that's how I accidentally swallowed a shipwreck.
Whoa, I once swallowed a kazoo. Still plays when I hiccup.
Well, I reckon we learned a thing or two today. Sometimes kindness and a little bit of silliness can go a long way.
Yeah, even grumpy clams need a good laugh.
In the depths of the sea, far beyond familiar bubbles and borders, friendship can bloom in the unlikeliest of places. Sandy and Patrick wave goodbye, their smiles radiant under the Bikini Bottom sun.
Moral message, kindness, laughter, and an open heart can turn even the grumpiest moments into joyful memories and remind us that friendship can grow where we least expect it.
Remember, young unstreet others with kindness, even if they seem a little rough on the outside.
Yeah, a goofy song or a giggle might be all it takes to make a new friend.
Because every heart clammy or not can shine with friendship.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures with me and Sandy.
Yeehaw! And stay tuned for more relatable moments from Bikini Bottom. Ngakak Nangung.
Somewhere beyond the deep-fried nebula, one sea star just took a wrong turn at Bikini Bottom.
Whoa, the jellyfish here glow and bite back.
Hang in there, Starboy. You're not lost, you're exploring.
Exploring? I thought I was snacking on glow grapes. Turns out, they snack back. Hey, lil buddy, you like plaid too?
Patrick, every alien landscape needs a hero, or at least a sidekick with great shorts.
Does that mean I'm important?
Shoot, Patrick, you might just be the key to saving this whole moon muffin mess.
What's the secret of the alien fruit? Why is Sandy really here? And can Patrick stop making friends with everything he sees? Stay tuned, before things get weirder, or cheesier, or both.
Wowzers, this place is even weirder than Glove World. Glorboord, 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 glorboord. Okay, that's new.
Sandy, in her astronaut suit, carefully studies the ancient symbols carved into the crumbling alien ruins.
These carvings ain't just doodles, they're directions. Or warnings?
I think that one means free hugs.
Don't hug it, Patrick. That's a molto trap. They latch on and steal your...
Fun sandwiches?
Ancient riddles, trouser-stealing rocks, and a mystery buried in alien dust? Will Patrick solve the puzzle? Or accidentally marry a space rock? Stay tuned. The high-tech scanner casts dancing light as Sandy searches for meaning.
These symbols, they're aligning. Something's about to...
Oh, was that me? I might have stepped on a glowy button.
No, this ain't you. The ruins, they're reacting to us.
The ground speaks. The stones move. And the truth? It's waking up. But what ancient force lies beneath? And does it like visitors?
If a giant alien grandma pops out, I'm gonna cry and hug her.
Whatever's down there, it's been waiting a long time. Earthquake or planet quake.
Sandy pulls Patrick away as a hidden chamber opens, breathing mist and strange music. In the heart of the alien temple, Patrick and Sandy find themselves dwarfed by towering structures, with shadows playing around them in the ethereal light. Tall, monolithic structures hum softly as alien glyphs pulse with life. Shadows stretch and swirl across the ground like living ink. Driven by curiosity, Patrick reaches out and touches a glowing crystal.
Whoa, it's like a vending machine for light.
Patrick, don't eat that. It could be poisonous.
But it looks like a gumball.
He licks it. The temple rumbles instantly.
You licked an alien power crystal?
Suddenly, a door slams open. A giant fluff-eye alien creature with 6 googly eyes and glittery drool lets out a squeaky roar.
Run, run, run.
Patrick and Sandy grab vines and swing into the dense alien jungle, laughing and screaming.
This is the best, worst idea I've ever had.
Next time, no tasting the artifacts, you nut.
The temple has spoken. The jungle is alive. And that fluffy beast? It really wants a hug. Or maybe it's gumball back. What secrets lie deeper in the jungle? And how many more things will Patrick try to eat? He lets go mid-swing, twirls through the air with cartoonish grace, and slams into a marshmallow-like plant.
This is way more fun than jellyfishing.
Just keep swinging, Patrick. And don't touch anything squishy, sticky, or suspicious.
Behind them, the fluffy alien beast barrels forward adorably huge, clumsy, yet terrifying. Its eyes bounce, its drool sparkles, and it honks like a squeaky toy with every step.
It's like being chased by a pillow with legs.
They swing over a ravine of floating jelly orbs. One pops mid-air, revealing tiny dancing aliens inside.
Okay, that's new. And mildly unsettling.
They land in a clearing. The creature skids to a halt, blinking at them, then sniffing, then sneezing glitter everywhere. Escape for now. But this jungle's full of surprises. And that creature? It may just be the key to unlocking something even stranger.
Do you think it just wanted to play? Or join our jellyfishing club?
Forget jellyfish. That thing's guarding something big, and I aim to find out what. Patrick! Hurry up, get inside the ship before that fluff ball turns us into cosmic chew toys.
I'm coming, but my pants are still full of space glitter.
In the vast expanse of space, Patrick and Sandy escape from the alien planet as their spaceship races towards Bikini Bottom. Inside the ship, Patrick and Sandy float in zero gravity, suits slightly scuffed, faces lit by the swirling planet below.
Whoa, I can see my house. Wait, no, that's a space donut.
That wasn't just a planet. It was a whole puzzle wrapped in glitter and chaos.
Do you think the fluffy creature misses us?
If it's smart, it's celebrate and we're gone. If it's smart, it's celebrate and we're gone. That was the craziest adventure ever.
Why does my spine feel tingly?
Patrick, please tell me that's not another gumball.
But at least we didn't get stung by any space jellyfish.
They both laugh, their shared joy echoing in the silent vacuum.
Moral message. Curiosity can lead to the wildest places, but it's wisdom, teamwork, and a little laughter that bring you home safely.
Sometimes, the best adventures start with a bad idea. Just don't eat the glowing parts.
The universe is full of mysteries, but not every mystery should be touched, especially without thinking first.
Exploring is fun, but listening to your friends can keep you safe and help you laugh along the way.
If that made you almost laugh out loud, imagine what's coming next. Hit like, smash, subscribe, and get ready for more half-laugh, full, weird adventures. Ngakak Nanggung.
In the heart of Bikini Bottom, where jellyfish sting and chum pies rot, one starfish is about to trip into destiny.
I was looking for my ice cream. Or my socks. Or my sock-flavored ice cream. Whoa, this rock feels tingly.
But this isn't just any rock. It's the seal of Maisto McGillong. Lost, long forgotten, and definitely not safe for snack time. Great Neptune's cousin. That fool done triggered a hex stone.
Hang in there, you big pink meatball. You might not be the brightest pearl in the reef, but you've got something no spell can beat, Heart.
Das heart does like my own laser.
As the magic builds and the ancient enchantment awakens, will Patrick become the chosen one? Or just extra crispy?
Who dares awaken the ancient tides with toes so unwashed?
And just like that, destiny gets dirty.
My flippers feel funny.
Zap! The sandals launch Patrick into the sky with a magical whirlboing.
So, Indy, I forgot to eat lunch.
Crash! Patrick slams through the glass ceiling like a meteor of marshmallow. Patrick's unexpected arrival shatters the tranquility inside Sandy's tree dome.
Land of legumes. Patrick, you falling or flying? Pick one.
I think I'm flying, but with my butt.
The tree dome has seen science, storms, and squirrels, but nothing like this.
Listen here, you floppy space biscuit. You just wrote a 1,000-year enchantment like a rodeo jellyfish. You got more magic in that belly button lint than most critters dream of.
You did? I mean, he did.
But what now? With the shoes of destiny stuck to his feet and a wizard watching from the shadows, is Patrick a hero? Or Bikini Bottom's biggest accident?
You, Pink One, have been chosen. Or was it the sponge?
Inside the most brilliant brain bubble under the sea, science meets sorcery, and neither is ready for it. A jar of electric eels crashes from a shelf, but Sandy flips sideways, Matrix style, catching it in midair. Sandy, focused on her experiment, skillfully avoids the falling equipment.
Nice try, Gravity. But I ain't losing my experiments or my patience today.
Wait, my toes are singing.
Some call it enchantment, others call it a foot emergency.
Sandy, the squirrel scientist, eyes the magic shoes with a blend of frustration and fascination.
Magic shoes? Breaking my lab, bending the laws of physics, and probably smelly too. But how are they channeling directional levitation through kinetic toe input? That ain't sorcery, that's unsolved propulsion theory.
Frustrated, fascinated, and maybe a little foot jealous, Sandy gears up for her most unpredictable experiment yet. Patrick stares at the shoes with pure, unadulterated wonder, his face reflecting childlike awe.
All right, Patrick. I'm gonna need you to hover, spin, hop, and definitely not explode. This is now a Class 5 scientific investigation with snacks.
Aye, Science Squirrel.
This is either gonna rewrite underwater physics or blow up my tomato plants again. I hypothesize there's a unique power source at play here. This sparks a scientific curiosity. I propose an experiment.
With magic on his feet and science at her side, will Patrick unlock his full power? Or just unlock Sandy's emergency sprinklers? And deep beneath Bikini Bottom, something ancient has begun to stir. In the bubbling heart of scientific madness, destiny cracks wide open. The magic shoes pulse like a heartbeat. Patrick floats above the floor, feet glowing like twin suns.
Sandy? My toes are doing the cha-cha, and I'm not invited.
Keep 'em tapping, partner. You're the ignition, and this lab's the engine.
Squidward is scowling as they clumsily tread through his garden. SpongeBob cheers them on with unrestrained enthusiasm. Suddenly, boom! A swirling portal rips open in the center of the lab. Purple energy spills like ink underwater.
Your shoes are mine, Starborn. The spiral depth awakens.
A mysterious figure steps through, their presence cloaked in shadow, a hidden threat revealed.
Not today, Shadow Shrimp. That starfish might be pink and squishy, but he's my pink and squishy.
Brains, brawn, and a bubbling storm of bravery Sandy Cheeks is about to throw science hands.
Sandy, I'm scared. My belly button's vibrating.
Good. That means your gut's waking up. And you know what that gut's got, Patrick?
Cookies?
No courage. Now let's show this shadow what a squirrel and a sea star can do.
Sandy's sharp intellect and combat skills harmonize with Patrick's sudden insights and his magic shoes. Together, they confront the approaching peril, showcasing genuine camaraderie and bravery. Sandy charges with acrobatic flips and electric punches. Patrick bounces, rolls, and miraculously lands a magical energy blast straight from his foot. It's not just magic, it's not just science. It's Bikini Bottom's bravest standing tall when the tide turns dark.
I did something. Cool?
You did more than cool, you sparkly goofball. You just kicked destiny in the barnacles.
Just as suddenly as he arrived, the stranger was gone. No name, no warning, no goodbye.
Did he say anything about snacks?
Nope, just a lot of spooky nonsense and dramatic lighting. Typical villain vibes.
The sea glows warm orange. Sandy and Patrick sit side by side, legs dangling over the edge. Sometimes, the storm passes, the answers don't come, and all you're left with is the sunset and a friend.
So, am I a hero? Or like a lucky foot model?
You're both, you big bubblehead. A hero with heart and shoes that nearly melted my lab. You did good, Patrick. You didn't run. You stood to 11 when your pants didn't cooperate.
I guess. I like being brave, even if it tickles.
As magic sleeps and mystery lingers, two unlikely heroes sit in the calm proof that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it giggles and eats sandwiches.
Moral message. True courage isn't about knowing the answers or having all the power. It's about standing by your friends, facing the unknown, and believing in yourself even when you're scared or unsure.
Even if you're clueless, squishy, and your shoes glow weird, if you've got a good friend and a little bravery, you can still save the day.
Doesn't matter if it's magic, science, or just plain weird. When you stick together, trust your gut, and use your noggin, there ain't nothing you can't face.
If you liked our adventure, give us a like, and subscribe for more Nakak Nanggung videos.
If you liked our adventure, give us a like and subscribe for more Tangung Ngakak videos. Share to your friends.
In the heart of Bikini Bottom, something unexpected is happening. Patrick stares. That Patrick is attempting something no one ever thought he could or should. Stay tuned, because every wobble might just change the fate of Bikini Bottom. Sandy Cheeks, the brilliant scientist, approaches Patrick, her expression a mix of curiosity and amusement. Just when you thought it couldn't get any stranger, enter the squirrel with a black belt and a wild idea.
Well, ain't that something? But can you do it? While performing karate?
Karate, balance, Patrick. Three words that have never peacefully coexisted until now.
Does he even know what karate is?
I'm doing science.
What started as a challenge is now a full-blown scientific incident, and Bikini Bottom may never be the same. Can Patrick survive the karate water jug gauntlet? Or at least, not flood the town? He's juggling hydration, throwing kicks like seaweed in a blender, and defying every known law of physics underwater.
Well, he's not half bad for a starfish.
Patrick lands, tries a spin kick splash. Water shoots out of the jug and soaks Sandy's suit.
Uh-oh. The moment where dreams usually explode.
I didn't mean to do a science.
That's the spirit, big guy. Yeah, I might have soaked my tech suit, but I ain't never seen moves like that. Now let's see if you can roundhouse reality itself.
With the water spilled and the stakes mysteriously higher than ever, only one question remains.
Wait, are we saving the ocean or destroying it?
Whatever it is, it's wet, it's wild, and it's very Patrick. Next, will Patrick unlock the ancient secret of aqua? Karate?
This water seems to have unique properties. I must analyze it.
Inside Sandy's tree dome, a high-tech lab buzzes with scientific activity as Sandy meticulously examines a water sample. Sandy peers through a microscope, laser-focused. Patrick, dripping all over the floor, leans in too close.
So, what's so special about the water?
This ain't just water, Patrick. It's got energy signatures I ain't never seen. Like it's thinking.
Thinking water? Energy signatures? What does it all mean? And why is Patrick chewing on a microscope?
Does it know my thoughts? Because I only got 2 of those left. Does it know my thoughts? Because I only got 2 of those left.
You may be soaking wet and one question away from breaking my centrifuge, but you've got guts, sugar, and sometimes that's what science needs most. Ready to help me run an experiment? You might just be the secret ingredient.
A living lab assistant. A mysterious liquid with a mind of its own. And Patrick Star caught between genius and complete confusion.
If this works, we might just unlock the secret to ocean power. Or cause a minor wormhole.
Yep. Same thing happened at my cousin's birthday party.
Will Patrick survive the experiment? Or become Bikini Bottom's most powerful soggy genius? Stay tuned. It's about to get uncomfortably intelligent in here.
It appears to enhance comedic timing. This could revolutionize entertainment. Patrick, you ain't just a soggy starfish anymore. You're a comedy-enhancing anomaly.
Is that a snack?
You got the funny flowing like a busted jellyfish tank, partner. Keep it up, we might just bottle it. You're a natural, Patrick. Who needs a stand-up stage when we've got science and a klutzy co-star?
Do I get goggles?
Only if you promise not to eat them.
One question remains. Can laughter save the world? Or will Bikini Bottom collapse under a tidal wave of punchlines?
Moral message. Even the simplest minds can spark the greatest discoveries. Never underestimate the power of curiosity, laughter, and being unapologetically yourself.
Sometimes, the funniest accidents lead to the biggest breakthroughs. So stay curious, stay weird, and never be afraid to slip on a puddle on purpose.
Genius isn't always about knowing everything. Sometimes it's about asking silly questions, making people laugh, and having the courage to explore the unknown with an open heart.
If you like this almost laughable content, like and subscribe for more.
And don't forget to share with your friends.